Fans of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the Dallas sideline, it is their head coach. His team establishing themselves among the league elite at 7-1 here through the first couple of months of the season. His counterpart on the Buck sideline is Todd Bowles. His guys had the week off last week, so they are, in theory, rested up and ready to get back at it. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go from Tampa. He'll get across the 20, welcome down to 23-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
Everyone loves to dive into whether a bye comes at a good time, a bad time, and I really just think it's a matter of perspective. So here we got a team that was hot. They were rolling, multiple wins going into their bye week, and I can tell you what, the energy around that building, going into a bye, know you're playing really good ball, it makes that week a lot better, certainly, than the alternative. What's up?
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd down and 9.
180. What's that?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on them early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
20. What's that? Stop.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Maris Leofau. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
Anytime you bring pressure like that, Mike, you're counting on getting to the quarterback before you get beat downfield. The vulnerability of that play call is in your pass coverage, but when you can get home and get to the quarterback that fast, the offense never has a chance to stress your coverage.
So, on 4th down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. This is taken at his own 30. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Dak going to put it up right away. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
All right, right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get it to the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On the ground, here is the rookie out of Clemson. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Once again, it's Miller. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Dak can throw it here on first down. That's caught by Tolbert, right side. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 27-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll give it to Lamb on the jet sweep. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
A give. Here's Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Play action now. Prescott forced to his right.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Third and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That's caught by Lang. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. This one from 39 yards out. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
180! What's that? What's that?
They go play action with Mayfield. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Still 1st down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
180! What's that? What's that?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A throat behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
Good. 180! Good.
second down throw from Mayfield. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
180! What's up?
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it's going to be fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The returner will get away from it, and it's going to be marked down at the 15. Cowboys offense ready for their second possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive to take the early lead, see if they can improve on it here. 3-0 is our score, and it's 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. He'll swing this out to Miller. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On second down, it's Benson. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's third down and a few inches. There we go. It's the quarterback with a sneak, and he will have a Cowboys first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First down. A pickup of 2 yards.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
First down, Prescott. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here we go. On the play fake, Dak. Catch is made by Wright. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
2nd and 10. The play action. It's Prescott. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Taking off, he's running, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
36-yard line.
Play fake. Prescott. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Loss of 5 yards. And second down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Flushed to his left. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
He's taken down.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football, and they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up. Shotgun snap for Prescott. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack. That might take them out of field goal range.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, allowed the rest of that rush to get home, and they were able to clean things up.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This a 57-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Bucs offense and their running back, Bucky Irving, ready to hit the field again. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Now, screen set up for Irving. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
180! What's up? What's up?
On 2nd down, Baker. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Back to the left side, caught by McMillan. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
20! That! What's up?
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
180! That! What's up?
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
180! What's up?
Now Mayfield. This one complete to Palmer. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get 22 yards there. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
That!
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Shorty got that body out of no time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my high.
180! What's up? What's up?
Now Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Austin. And Will be forced out of bounds. A very short game.
At the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Good. 180. What's that? What's that?
Here's Mayfield. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. 180. What's up? What's up?
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. The pressure. Too much. And he goes down. Micah Parsons in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucks.
Field goal.
This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good, and the Buccaneers are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.
Number 33, Trey Benson, the ball carrier. The tackle by Benjamin Morrison. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. A quick slash taken by Lamb. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback. And then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll be 3rd down.
And I think at this point here, 2nd quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
He's got his man. It's Pickens. A gain there of 11. 1st down. Cowboys.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Dak. And the throw left sideline caught. They ruled incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now Prescott. Now a screen set up for Miller. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. To throw is Prescott. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Ready?
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Ready, set.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Throwing is Milton. In trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Let's go now.
Now Milton. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. But that's hardly been the case here, Mike, and they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt.
You have to give them credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. Baker gonna give it to Irvin. A nice job able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of a half dozen.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Cowboys' 43-yard line.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Throwing is Baker. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. A short one there to Otten. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it. It's Irvin. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd down and 9.
Good. 180. What's that?
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up
Ball
front.
start. Offense.
And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. Tristan Wirfs, former first-round pick, with the flag. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
180. Done. What's that?
Baker to throw. On the move left. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
It's Riley Dixon coming on now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
We'll start the drive with Miller. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
This play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll stay on the ground with Miller. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions. Ready.
Looking to throw. It's Milton. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
Ready.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Come on.
From the gun, here's Milton. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Get it. Ready.
Getting out of the gun is Milton. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
18 Cardinals.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Left side, caught by Lamb. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down is looming. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. Donovan Peoples-Jones back to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bucs offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. This one on target to Godwin. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
He'll air one out for Palmer. That is hard to the goal line and in. Trey Palmer, touchdown Buccaneers. His 4th TD grab of the season.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers open the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
Cowboys 6. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll start out 1st down and 10. To throw, it's Milton. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go. Start.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. To the air, it's Milton. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Here's Milton. Got a man, that's Tolbert. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Dallas first down. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one from 54 yards out. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys cut the deficit down to 1.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
What's that? What's that?
Mayfield to throw. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our look around the NFL starts now. Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. It's the Browns at home to take on the Saints. And it's Rashid Shaheed. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. A 55-yard touchdown. The Saints come away with a 4-point